seem to get the gear thing right. Let's see something. Okay, so if I do this as an automatic instead of uh, manual, okay, manual will be better. But this should show me how to. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why he did that. Okay, I see. There's gonna be an issue here. Uh, when I turn it to automatic, my L2 button becomes my reverse button instead of my brake. We'll get around that. If I get over 80,000 on doing it this way, I'm gonna pay attention to the gears, and the gears should let me know what gears I need to be in. I don't think I should ever have to pass third gear, but knowing when to switch, and then learning how to change properly. This one is un uh, like the timing isn't like it's off time. Feels unnatural. That's the best way to say it. Let's see. If I get over 82. Whoa. Alright, I messed up right there. Good corner. I never make that corner either. always hit that car, but I missed it this time. Never make this corner either. So the driving's getting a little better. My chaining kind of sucks. Okay. Oh, no. So when I'm turning too much. Second gear, third gear. Never make that one either. That's where the gears come in. Because you can keep from going past your speed so you don't lose control. Never make that one. That's in second gear. That's good. That's in second gear. Not bad at all. Never make that one. And see, that's still a drift. Never make that one. Never make that one. Hey, sorry, I'm getting better. Oh, it still count. That's a drift. Oh, that would have been nice. Much better than manual, but I can do better. I can do better. I think my highest has been like 180 or 166 or something like that. So the way he told me to do the car, I changed the part to make it easier. But okay. So rides here, performance parts right here. He did this one. I did that one. I think that's the only change. Let's see, turbo. I have sport. He did this one. Oh, that's equipped. Okay, that's cool. Um, I got those already. Equipped with sport. There's no elite on clutch. He didn't change the clutch. Been standard on that. Differential, I put that one on. I'm gonna switch it to basic one. Power from the gearbox out of the wheels, balance power of the speed of each wheel. He used that one. Hmm. Where did it go? Let's see. Best build. Drifting build. BUILD for BMW M2. Let's see. All right. It says use elite.
I had to hit the record button mid of the. I didn't know this guy was a what? So you could just. Yo, I just built up an 18K comp. All right, YouTube, hold up. I just had to start recording in the middle of a drift. Shout out to Uncle. I got even Uncle Pesos. Yo, or Pecos. Uncle. We're just gonna call him Unc. This thing just connects corners. It just doesn't. It just doesn't stop. What is this? Yo, I think this guy found the meta. I'm gonna use this car in every class. This is literally the car now. How is it not? Like,
All right, so Elite Drift Pro tires, right? A supercharger, off-road suspension, and Elite brakes. Supercharger.
I had hit the record button mid of the. I Need for Speed Unbound now. He'd be banking the points every time. This should be able to do it. Should be able to do it one of these laps once we build up a little bit more momentum and get used to it. This is my first time running the track, but throughout the whole lap, we've already only dropped our combo once, so. And we get to bank that 3x with more points than anybody else will be able to. That's crazy. That's a big combo right there. It's already almost 20K right there. Nah, I don't know. It's a pretty big combo, bro. Dude, I don't know. This is looking pretty crazy right now.
Root supercharger.
I think we're gonna link the whole track right now. I think it's possible to never drop a combo on this track and get like 400K or something on a non-endurance race, mind you. It's seeming like it's about to be possible. We're at a 40,000 point combo right now. We're lit over there, okay? We're doing this up tested, tried and true. The only difficulties in A class, I would assume, would be trying to get it up to the speed at which you need in order to not drop combos. There's a certain speed you need to be at. I believe it's somewhere over 60 miles per hour in my testing. And if you're anything under that, you can kind of tap the brake once the angle bar is about to hit the center of the angle bar, and it'll let you keep the combo. But this thing can get you combos up to 40, 50, 60,000. You can connect making bank the entire track and probably get a score of like 200 to 300,000 plus if you connect the whole track without messing up, because I connected a whole lap and a half without messing up before I made a mistake. So if you're perfect, you can connect the entire track consistently, which is crazy. This thing's absolutely busted, so it has to be meta. Everybody was saying there's no meta until somebody found a car like this. Oh, but this thing's an absolute beast. We're using the 3-liter inline 6 on both.
Okay, so let's go back. Engine.
These builds, the S58, okay? We're using that motor for both of these builds. Okay?
Got that.
852 horsepower when we're ending up with 676 foot-pounds of torque as well, okay? For the parts, we're using all Elite parts, including an Elite big single turbo, okay? So we're using a big turbo on this build as well. Elite off-road suspension. I like using the 3-liter inline 6 on both these builds, the S58, okay? We're using that motor for both of these builds, okay? 852 horsepower when we're ending up with 676 foot-pounds of torque as well, okay? For the parts, we're using all Elite parts, including an Elite.
That one. Turbocharged produces and boosts speed. What color is that? Okay. Purple, 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 purple. Orange. Purple, purple. Orange. That's purple. That's it, right?
Big single turbo. Okay, so we're using a big turbo on this build as well. Elite off-road suspension. I like my traction bar in the middle. That's the reason for me using that suspension. Okay, Drift Pro tires as well. Basic sport clutch, nothing upgraded there, and a 6-speed transmission with an elite differential. Auxiliaries don't matter, but if you want to throw drift on there to get your burst nos with this car, it might actually help a little bit. I like my traction bar in the middle. That's the reason for me using that suspension. Okay, Drift Pro tires as well. Basic sport clutch, nothing upgraded there, and a 6-speed transmission with an elite differential. Auxiliaries don't matter.
So he's got a grip nos and a
But if you want to throw
drift
drift
nos.
on,
Drip nos and a drift nos. Nos grip. Both of those are yellow. He's got them backwards. So alright, so he's got drift nos is the last one. Alright. What? So the purpose of following the video, okay, is to have a baseline. And then you make any changes that you have to make after that. At least you have somewhere to start from.
There to get your burst nos. With this car, it might actually help a little bit because sometimes if you're going too slow, you can burst into the transition and it'll actually help you link those corners when you're going a little bit slower and need some more speed to link. Okay, so that's pretty nice there. Handling bars, you can't adjust, but
All right, handling bar. The steering sensitivity is here and here. Now, he might be playing with a keyboard.
with steering sensitivity, I went 1 towards high, and then we're 1 off the lowest downforce setting possible for this car. Okay, drift entry you can't really mess with.
He's got braking gas.
Let's hop straight into the A plus build. Don't want to waste any time for you guys right now. Hop straight over to that because it is originally founded in A plus. I do prefer to use the car more in S, but honestly, if you build this car for every class, it's going to get you the most points possible in every class. So here's the A plus build. This is straight from Uncle himself, man. Like I said, same 3-liter inline 6. The S.
Well, I'll stick with the S class for now. So let's see.
Chat is enabled when you are in a party. Hold the touchpad button to form a party.
So like I said, Originally, we're going to do this as automatic so I can see what the gear ratio is. I need to get the how to link before I switch to manual. So I gotta keep it spinning out like that. Oh, let's see. Now, I think okay, okay. So when I'm going too far, all right. So the only thing I'm gonna change here, at least to start with, is on my handling. I'm gonna do highest downforce and see how that works.
Chat is enabled when you are in a party. Hold the touchpad button to form a party.
And that should keep me from sliding out like I'm doing. All right, I think I'm ready.
Watch it! Watch it! Look out! Watch it! Come on! Come on! Go!
Let's try it now.